Hey guys, this is Kang of Horizon Esports, and joined by Xun, the jungler of BLG. After they do defeat G2 on a 2-1 match goal on the final day of 2024 World Championship Swiss stage. Hey Xun, congratulations on the victory. It was actually a very close series. How are you feeling right now?
我对你说就非常开心吧，因为在最后一场生死局，在中段波团还好救梦操作回来了，要不然我感觉会打的有可能会被一波。
So I'm super happy about getting the victory, and also in the very last death match for the game 3 in the mid lane, I just feel so thankful for Asriel, for Elk, because of his Asriel, be able to really turn the whole situation around. Otherwise, I think we just got stomped and we're going to lose the game.
Oh wow, really? So it was kind of funny because the LEC fans were actually joking that the pause happened because Elk was too good. Can you tell me more about how you felt about Elk's performance in Game 3?
我的想法就是觉得他打得太完美了，然后满分。
I feel like for Elk performance, he just performed like phenomenal, perfect, like 100 out of 100.
And G2 just had a really good performance as well as bringing some unique picks into today's series. Other than Elk, what do you think was the defining factor that allowed BLG to beat G2 despite their performance today?
我觉得我们今天就整体5个人的状态都很不错吧，然后在一些沟通指挥上的协调做得特别棒，所以我觉得今天赢下来应该也不是件很难的事情。
So I feel like maybe for today's game, all 5 of us were really in a very good form, very good momentum, and in terms of all the communications, the short calls, the synergies, I feel like we just did all the very good job. So I feel like it's not a very hard victory for BLG.
So at the beginning of the Swiss stage, BLG did have some difficult time. They were unfortunately beaten by LNG as well as T1, but it does look like BLG is becoming more stronger after every match. What do you think happened at the beginning of Worlds, and what do you think has been improving since then?
我觉得就是可能因为我是怎么说呢可能在之后的比赛我觉得我在就我觉得是他们每个人调整都特别棒嘛，然后虽然前2场输了，但是我觉得他们每个人调整能力都做得特别好。
So it feels like although we faced some failures previously, we got some losses, but still for the whole team, all of us will really be able to have a very good ability to making all the adaptation, to making very good adjustments. So that's the key.
People have very high expectation of BLG, and maybe BLG also has very high expectation of themselves. Let's say their expectation is 100%. How far do you think BLG has come to this point in terms of percentage?
我觉得我们还在其实应该70-80分吧，我觉得，然后还有很多一些小细节，沟通配合上没有做的特别完美，我觉得这点可以去慢慢的做得更好吧。
So I like to say maybe for this moment, for the BLG is kind of 70 or 80% of the whole expectation. For example, we still have some details, like some details in the communication, the details in the synergy. We feel like it's not perfect, not in a very optimal state. We can still have some room to make some improvements on.
We will look forward to the 100% BLG, but what are your general expectations for Paris? Not only for the matches, but going to France and Paris in general.
去到一个新的地方，可以看一下你不一样的风景吧，然后觉得挺开心的。然后我觉得在八强赛，我觉得不管打到谁，我们都会调整好自己最好的状态去打。
So being able to go to Paris, definitely new city, new place. We're going to maybe have some sightseeing, have to see some new scenery, and also no matter what we're going to face off against in the quarterfinals, definitely we're going to try our best to have the best momentum and best form to face off our opponent in the quarterfinals.
Because I also had a chance to do an interview with Knight recently, and I asked him, why do you want to win Worlds? Because every player out there wants to win Worlds, but for different reasons. Some players want to prove themselves. Some players want to make their region or their team proud. Some players, everyone's different. Soon, why would you like to win Worlds, and what motivates you?
我自己的话，我肯定是想拿到世界冠军的。其实更多的是能在最高舞台上拿到冠军，说一句我是最屌的，我觉得是一件非常爽的事情。
So personally speaking, yeah, definitely I like to be a world championship as well. So be able to really standing on the grand final, to standing on the highest stage and say, yeah, I'm the best. You know?
Oh yeah.
That would be the most exciting, most amazing moment.
Because I actually wanted to ask this because from the Western perspective, watching the trailers, it feels like a lot of LPL teams are united in wanting, okay, this time LPL wants to win Worlds, this time we want revenge on LCK or maybe even T1. Is there also a sentiment that you share? I don't know, yeah.
我自己的话，肯定是希望同赛区的人都能有一个非常好的表现吧，能赢下，不对，能赢下就是 LCK， 因为他一直以来都是我们最大的敌人吧，因为他们表现都特别好，能赢下的话，我觉得对我们每个队伍都是一个士气的提升吧。
So definitely, hopefully, I feels like I really would like to see like all the LPL teams, like all the teams from the same region, be able to showcase the highest level performance on the stage. For example, like be winning the LCK teams because we feels like LCK is always the biggest opponents for the region because LCK they're super strong. They have so many strong teams there. So we like to maybe prove ourselves to showcase a good match on the biggest stage.
My final question is, G2 also played very, very hard today, and I think a lot of EU fans will congratulate BLG, but still be kind of sad that G2 dropped out. Do you have any message to the G2 players?
我觉得就是在赛场上总会有一些不尽人意吧，然后我觉得他们今天其实打得挺好的了，只是可能在整体上我们操作可能会做得更好一点，然后就赢下了吧。我觉得他们之后也会有一个非常好的，就接下来明年吧，我觉得会有一个非常好的，祝他们会很幸运吧。
So maybe on the stage, like there's so many different things can happen. Some sad stories can also be happen on the stage. But generally speaking, I must say for G2 they performed so good, and also, but maybe from BLG side we just do a little bit better in the general mechanics. Maybe that's why we were able to get the final victory. But I'd like to say to other G2 players, like definitely in the future, maybe for next year, you guys are going to have a very good time and also have a very lucky time as well.
Thank you so much and best of luck at Paris and possibly London.
Okay,
谢谢。